Hello, hey everybody, how it's going? Today I'm going to show you how you can create associativity between your CAD system. In this case, I'm using Onshape and your Salome Mecha CAE session. Okay, so here I have a design of a snap hook mechanism, and this is the hook that I am currently working on. And initially, I was working with this design, and now I have made a few modifications, and this is my second version of this hook. So suppose I was doing this analysis in Salome Mecha using this CAD data. So how would I ensure that this second version is able to replace the first version, and I do not lose any characteristics and subsequent information that I created in Salome. So let's see how we go about it. Let's first import my initial version, that is p1.step. So that is the snap hook I'm working on. So this is my first version, and let's just create some geometry over it. I'm gonna create a group and then select my faces. So I'm gonna select these three faces over here. Let's add this one as well. S- This is my part file and my group. So if you click over here in the information dialog box, you can see the full path data of my file. So that is the location where this is stored in my desktop. There's a folder version under where I this file is located. So now let's move to the meshing part, and we're going to create a mesh for this part file. And let's just say for simplicity we'll go with default that meshing over here. And for the parameters, let's just change some of the parameters here. And on the local sizes, I'll select my newly created face group and set a size of 1 mm here. So let's go ahead and compute the mesh. Okay, so this is my mesh over here, and that is my mesh. Now let's go back and bring in our new part file version 2. And by default there is no way of actually maintaining an associativity between parts and then their subsequent operations in Salome, but I've found a trick to do it. So the trick is you go to the folder where your first version is stored and you paste in the new version. Now you delete the first version. Let's just move it to trash, and you rename your second version. uh, yeah, you rename it to the same name that the original file had. So p1.step. So now I have renamed my new version into the original name. Going back into object browser, what I need to do is right click and select reload from disk. So if I yeah, okay, you have to unhide it first and then you have to select reload from disk. So there you go, my new version is loaded into Salome. And if you go to the group one here, you'll see that, let's try to edit this group. Some of the original faces are preserved here, but they are now sort of dangling faces. So Actually, you need to edit the group to make sure that you are picking the right faces. So in this case, it was able to replace the original face with the new face. Same here, it was able to carry over this new face, and but these two faces that we selected over here, they are nowhere to be seen. So what we need to do is get rid of them. Select both and say remove. Now we can again select these two because the numbering has been changed, and this original number is nowhere to be found in the new file. So that's why it was not highlighting the new file, the old face numbers. Now let's say apply and close. Let's go to the mesh side now. Now it will throw up an error here. Check jump, something failed. Let's just click OK, and let's try to edit the mesh. Now the way to go about this is, I don't know how I came to know it, but you select any random algorithm here and try in computing it, and it will fail obviously. Then you clear mesh data, re-edit it, and reselect the original parameters. Okay, so I have got my group 1 included here with its size set to some value, the original value, and I got my size settings all same. So now let's see if it works. And voila, it does work. So that was a little workaround to maintaining associativity in Salome. As an exercise, let's just try to revert back to the original version. And to do so, let's go into the geometry module, and I'm gonna go to trash. Before I go there, let's just rename it to my real version v2, and going to restore it p1.step. That was my original file. Going here, and I'll first unhide it and then try to reload from the disk, and you see that the original version has been restored. Obviously then the group will have some errors. So if I try to edit the group, some faces will be preserved, some won't. So you see face number 37 and 100 are preserved, the rest are dangling faces. So let's remove them and add these two. Say okay. Going back again into measure and passing through that bug or exception. Let's just edit the mesh again. Change to random value. Try to compute, won't work. Clear mesh data, re-edit. Change to original settings. Apply and close. Try to compute again. Oh yeah, and it's working. So I hope that one was useful to you as well. Let's see anything else we can cover. Yeah, and you may as well change some of the settings here, so it should work fine again. Maybe let's just ask for the quadrangles. So I hope all functionalities are working fine. uh, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.